Welcome once again to M2 Holistic Studio. Today we are going to share with you the importance of holistic architecture and why we feel it is an emerging new step into the career of design, which we love and have decades worth of experience in.
Holistic architecture focuses on creating built environments that promote harmony between people, nature, and the surrounding ecosystem. This is why we consider it to be relevant in today's world. Let's face it, previous generations did not have to worry about toxic components in their food, electromagnetic pollution, or the highest levels of stress ever experienced by our species in history. We are living history regardless of how aware we are of this as a whole. Holistic architecture and design prioritizes sustainability, using eco-friendly materials and energy-efficient designs to minimize environmental impact, while also emphasizing human well-being by designing spaces that support physical, mental, and emotional health. We take into account practices that have been fostered by our ancestors in terms of the importance of cardinal orientations in the spatial positioning of a design. This affects, for instance, how much engagement we have with natural and passive light, which affects our mood on a daily basis. It is unreal how many spaces we find that have not taken this into account. As consultants, we notice how in some spaces, for instance, the windows are positioned in such a way that it is rare for light to penetrate the internal spaces due to the building orientation. This also affects electric consumption. Altogether, this is a simple example of how in architecture, just as it happens in our human body or in the mechanics of how a car works, everything needs to work together. All the organs and pieces need to make sense so that they can function harmoniously. Wellness is something we find is just not seen as important in the world of construction and design, and we believe it is time that we start remembering how our ancestors utilized sustainable materials and paid respect to the natural elements so that we can live in a peaceful communion with nature and with ourselves. The business of construction has substituted its origins for the sakes of vanity, pride, and at times political power. It is time we start paying attention to how, what and why we design by connecting ever more with our humanity and our environment. Additionally, a few key elements of holistic architecture include biophilic design, which integrates natural elements like plants and natural light, as well as a deep consideration of how the architecture interacts with and enhances its environment.
Please don't hesitate to leave your comments or contact us directly at m2holisticstudio@gmail.com if you have any questions or comments. Also, if you found this video interesting, consider sharing. Smash that like button and follow us for more. Until next time.